Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. I think it's September 28th. And we're here in the annex with Tilbury's kittens where the entire close-up is going to be. We're not going to have to move around or go downstairs or see any other kittens because these are the only kittens at the academy for now. And it does. It feels, I got a little bit of the empty nest syndrome, I think. It definitely feels a little empty here. Not that I don't have plenty to fill my time, of course. I definitely have to make sure that main room is clean and ready for these guys to move into it in a week or two, which it's not yet. And lots of other things to take care of besides just general stuff to catch up on. It seems like I've been very busy trying to chase around the 7 kittens and their mom. So lots of things that kind of went by the wayside that I can get caught up on. A lot of house projects and etc. I've actually had it in the plans to fix the paint on the front of our house for quite a while, and I ordered everything I need to do that, and then it's going to rain all week this week, so that's not on the books as much as it was supposed to be. That's neither here nor there. I think for today, what I'm going to try to accomplish is working out. I'm way overdue. I haven't worked out in forever, and I feel awful. But it's very hard to get motivated for that. And a photo shoot with these guys, and then finally publish the 2 or 3 previous photo shoots I've done with these guys that are still unpublished. They still haven't had their official introduction on our website, but we have little pictures from the day that they were born, and we have pictures from the day that their eyes opened, and I think I'm going to get pictures from today, and then we'll get that all up on the website, and it'll be fun. Today, I think today or yesterday or the last couple days have been the first time when a photo shoot with these kids is truly viable because look, they can sit up, they can get their heads off the ground, they've got their eyes open. It's really hard to do a compelling photo shoot prior to that. I got a couple good pictures, but you can't get a lot. But now they're at the age where we can really get some good photos. So today might be the day for that. We'll see. I always have big plans in the morning, and then by the time afternoon hits, it's like, oh, what am I doing? I'm sure you know how that is. Wait, they're all taking a nap. Look at that. Hey, what are you doing, Morgan? Clyde? I hear you squeaking, Clyde. You're going to be the big talker in this group, aren't you? Well, I was enjoying just watching how cute they are, sort of sleeping. Look at those blue eyes. Oh, okay. This is fun, but in just a minute, I'm going to have to reach in there and shake them up a little bit, especially because we've got to take their weights this morning. And because it's fun. It's so wonderful how cute and roly-poly fat they are, healthy, wonderful. This is a class that makes me very happy. I haven't had a single issue so far. Um, I had a closer look yesterday. I hope the photo shoot, if I do it today, I hope the photo shoot can tell us a few things about Quartz or QP, Quarter Pony, the white one. I had a good look at her up close yesterday, and I kind of felt like those markings that are on her legs, which by the way are very clear in the right light, but very, very subtle. You really have to be looking for them. But you can see exactly where her socks end, so they're definitely markings that are going to become more visible. But I was looking at them real close, and I kind of feel like they might be tan or like cinnamon in color and not black, white, and gray. She might have the only color in the class when it comes down to it. Maybe they're still so light that it's hard to tell for sure if it's going to be a color or if it's just going to be gray. But whatever they are, she's going to really be a looker once she starts to really develop those colors that she's working on. Brumby is really stealing this close up. Everybody else is just sleeping, but Brumby's super cute. Look at that, self-cleaning. That might be the first time that we've really seen that. Of course, at this age, it's hard to tell if she's really trying to clean herself or just looking for something to nurse on. I think that was cleaning, though. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, that's more tongue action. That's definitely cleaning. Look at that. How advanced. Very advanced little kittens. And today they are, I don't know, a little less than 2.5 weeks old. 2 weeks and a couple days. So for 2 weeks and a couple days, they are super advanced little kittens. The camera always adjusts so you can't tell how really dark black little Shire really is. Sometimes I can get it to sort of take the cues so the more I back out, the more that the camera picks up the colors around and you can see how dark he really is. But then when I get up close, it's going to adjust to his color and then he looks all washed out, see? But they're beautiful. They're all so pretty. Pretty little kittens. And I was talking to DJ on the chat this morning about how um, they're all so fat that they have little wrinkles on their legs. You can kind of see, and it's just the cutest stage. All right, I think it's time to bother some of these kittens up close for the way in this morning. Oh, hello. Let's go in order. That means that we got to wake up one of the ones that is still actually sleeping. Little Quartzy here. Quartzy. Quartzy. Let's see how well we can see your colors too. Let's see if we can see anything if we bring you out in the bright light here. Okay, I know, and you're on the shadow side of the light, so that doesn't help. 10.5, that sounds good. You can really see it on this leg. So there you go. I move the shadow out of the way. Do you see where it ends right there? And do you see how it does even in this bad camera? So it ends right about where my thumbnail is. Do you see that? This side's all tan, I think. I think that's a tan cinnamon point color. And she's going to have white paws, and she's going to have white in the front too. Look, you can see it really clear on the front leg. See, just in the front, it's just her fingers that are white. You can see where the line ends right at her, I don't know what you call them, knuckles. And then this is all going to be tan up here too, I think. And she's that way on all of her legs. And it's becoming more and more obvious every day. But it is hard to see. I hope I can get some photos that show it off really well. But it's clearly there. Oh, look, there. See that? You can really see that, can't you? Where it's sort of a tan color down to where her knee is, or I guess that's more of an ankle. There we go. Well, now it's harder to see. Whatever. Anyway, you guys get the idea. I think you can see it there, especially there. Oh, and there. Look at that. Okay. All right. You get the idea. Hi, Quartzy. I'm sorry I put you through that. You got a little bit of an eye goober. I should clean that up after. Yeah. Oh, hi. But you're very cute. But you're so cute. You can't complain so much. Tilly's just watching. Like, well, whatever you're doing, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, you said it. There we go. So she's also getting a little bit of color right down. See that her back there? That's not just a shadow either. You can see that is a little bit of color, and then on her tail and her nose and her ears, of course, it's very dark now. That's super clear. But the rest of her color is a little bit subtle so far. Okay, so that was her. I guess that was 10.5. Next up would be Shire. Oh, that's not Shire. That's Brumby. Hard to tell them apart from the back. But Brumby's the one with the white markings, and Shire's the one without any markings at all. Just pure black panther. Beautiful little boy. Very big. All right, so that's Shire. 12.8. Good job, buddy. He is the big kid in this class. Oh, where are you going? I think that shows off how dark he is pretty well and how shiny and soft his little fur is. Oh, such a cutie pie. Not much of a complainer either. That's good. I guess I've bothered you sufficiently. Of course, if I bother you enough, you're going to complain anyway, aren't you? Like, I don't know. I don't care. Oh. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Now it's Brumby's turn. Hi, Brumby. What are you doing over here? Hi. Brumby stealing the show today. 10.5 also. You and Quartzy are just neck and neck, aren't you? Yeah. You have been pretty much the whole time. I think your markings are a lot like Quartzy's too, on the feet anyway. We'll see. Oh, hi. Wonder which one's going to be the first one to decide to climb up in my lap all on their own. Okay, so now we're through Brumby. That leaves Morgan is next. Oh, hang on. Look at Clyde. I love Clyde's got the roundest head and that chin. I don't know what is it, like a goatee or a soul patch or something. It just makes his face look that much rounder and cuter. I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. It's so cute. Oh, well, we'll get to you in a minute though. Look, I was just asking, and Shire started. Just taking a look though, not really going to climb up there. All right, Morgan, come with me. You got a cute head too. So silver. 12 even. I kind of get the impression that you're starting to look more gray and less of the little white highlights. I wonder if that's going to be a theme. Your mom doesn't really have as much of the white as you did when you were born, so we'll see. Hi, well, you're too cute though. The big belly. Oh, such healthy little kids. You can see what I'm talking about. Look at those wrinkles. They're just chubby little kids. I know. I know. You're too cute though. Oh, you said it, Morgan. You definitely said it. Okay, put you right there. All right, that leaves us with Clyde. Clyde is being too cute to pick up right now. if some of you are new to kittens that are this age, um, they don't poop or pee on their own at this age. Um, Mom has to stimulate them to poop and pee like she's doing right now. And that also means that she cleans it up at the same time, which is a great way for nature to take care of things, even though it seems a little gross to us. And it's also been sort of a metric to us for how involved some mom cats are, because some of them we have to help with that. Of course, we don't do it the same way that mom cats do. I use a little wet wipe. But with Tilly here, we haven't had to do a thing. Some moms also they leave messes. The little kittens leave poops, little bits of poop all over, and they little bits of wet spots all over the box. And for this class, we haven't seen a single thing. There was one incident. I don't think you can be blamed for that. Accidents happen, but she's just been so amazingly diligent when it comes to managing her kids' care in every way. All right, 12.5 for Clyde. And that's Tilly's just a great mom. I said from the beginning, I think Tilly's probably pretty experienced at this. I really don't think this is her first litter by a long shot, actually. I imagine that she's at least 4 years old and that she's probably had litters the whole time. But I don't know for sure. We don't never know their history. But I do think she's a very experienced mom, and she's been doing a great job with these kids. Clyde, I want to roll you over on your back so we can see your cute little belly and chin, but you're not having it. He is not having it. He's like, no, I don't want to lay down on my back. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on, look at that. I love his silly little chin. Oh, it's too much. Yes, it is, though. It's too much. You're too cute, little buddy. Okay, Clyde, that's fine. You go do you. What's going on over here? We playing patty cake? I don't know. Tastes kind of brumby. Clyde seems fascinated by whatever Shire and Brumby are doing. Oh, did I talk? Did I interrupt you, Shire? Clyde's face really is like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing things. I can see. Can any of you guys do this? It's amazing. Oh, sure. Now you lay on your back. Mm-hmm. Like a cat. Tilly doing her loving slow blinks. Tilly, you're such a good girl. She went out this morning, as she's been doing almost every morning. But the difference this morning is I didn't watch her. I like normally when she goes out of the room, I'm right on top of her the whole time to make sure she's okay. So this morning I opened the door, and as soon as I opened the door, she was at it, and so was Maggie from this side. And Maggie stuck her nose into the room and touched noses with Tilly, and then just Maggie just turned around and walked off. And Tilly was like, "That was fine too, fine for me." So then Tilly came out and wandered around in the hall a little bit, and she had a second encounter with Maggie where Maggie came up and sniffed her from behind, and that was a little too much, and she hissed, and Maggie just walked away again, which was perfect. Real classy interaction there. Just the correction of please stop doing that, and then Maggie stopped doing it. It was perfect. So at that point, I still had to go brush my teeth and stuff. So I went and I just left Tilly, and I went and I brushed my teeth and stuff. I came back and she was just out there wandering around still with all the faculty, doing great. I'm real excited for her kittens to be old enough to go out too and just see all the house. It's going to be a few weeks before we get to that point, but it's so cool that Tilly can go out and see the faculty and hang out even with her kittens at this age. I don't think we've ever had that. And I think that if somebody is, wanting to adopt a mom cat that has cats of their own, we finally have one where I can just fully endorse it and say, she's going to be fine. I don't know about your cats, but Tilly is not going to have a problem with that. Speaking of previous adoptions, we've seen already plenty of video and photos and stories about all the previous adopters from the hipsters class, and they're all doing great. That's the bottom line. They're all just doing fantastic. It's so nice to see little Bessie and her mom are still loving each other, and Ira and Vinny. Ira and Vinny just got a photo shoot. I think it was Ira and Vinny, right? That Yeah, it was because I can picture Vinny's collar. Their adopters just did a nice little photo shoot with a backdrop and everything. They look so handsome. Um, Gosh, there was some story about Ira and Vinny too, and something they did that I thought I could share with you guys, and now I don't remember what it was. But that's okay. Anyway, they're all doing great though. That's the bottom line. Retro also doing fantastic, and vinyl we've seen a lot of, and indie. Oh, and Artie has already met Taylor, and apparently they didn't do too badly. The way that she described it, Taylor hissed a little when he got too close, which is sort of what I predicted, and then she separated the two of them, which is a great way to deal with it. But it even sounded to me like a good interaction, like the kind of interaction that she has with Maggie, where I don't feel the need to step in. If Maggie, or if she hisses at Maggie and then Maggie walks away, that's a perfect interaction. On the other hand, if she hisses at Maggie and Maggie doesn't walk away and either sits and stares or even moves closer, then I have to step in because that's not cool. And little Artie may not know that lesson yet, but it's at least it really gives me a lot of hope that that's going to work out well for them soon. That it wasn't a fight, and also that their adopter is managing it all very well. Well, now that they're all nursing, I think it's probably about time to wrap this up. I do have a lot of plans for today that I'm probably not going to get to any of by the time I have some breakfast and do some house cleaning. Um, but let's see about it. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in this morning. As always, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to the kittens. It definitely helps us with what we do, just the fact that you watch. So we have nothing but gratitude towards all of you. And if you want to keep watching these kittens right here, and I hope you do, you can tune into the Kitten Academy live stream all day long. See if I make good on that threat to come in here and do a photo shoot today. Um, And if not, we'll see you tomorrow with another close-up. What's the size of that toe floof?